Solus's dagger triggered this event. But how? Or why? I'm sorry, Lace. I wish I had answers.
It's all right. Talking has helped. And hey, we got the dagger, right? Mission accomplished. Dwarves have never used magic. We can't.
I honestly don't know what to think.
Tell me about it.
Maybe I just need time.
It's all strange, but somehow I feel connected.
To
She's grounded. She's grounded.
To the stone. Dwarves call ourselves children of the stone. Some of us have what we call stone sense. Those that have it can feel caves, lyrium veins, and faults in the rock. I wasn't one of them. Maybe the dagger unlocks something hidden. But this is more than the stone sense I know. I know it's strange, but is this gonna create problems for us?
No. What?
as long as you're throwing rocks at the bad guys and not me.
Don't give me a reason to, then.
No promises.
I'll send word to the Grey Wardens about the blight we saw. And then I'm gonna lie down.
And we need more answers about what the gods are planning. I'll find someplace to relax and try to reach Solus in the Fade.
Good luck. Try not to let him get to you. It feels like we're finally making some progress. And I'm not sure what my new magic's about, but I know it feels right.
With their eyes on the Dreadwolf and the gods he'd set loose, they couldn't see their own personal demons coming to haunt them. Harding told herself it felt right. She was connected to the stone, to the lost titans, and all of Dwarven history, with its buried secrets. How could that be anything but good?
The Singing Blade. That's pretty cool. My regards. Is this better than Mayhem? Not really. Let me see. Attack my target deals 200 damage versus staggered enemies. The first time it is used during an encounter. Oh, let's draw back. Yeah, I'm up for him. Good shit.
Guess I should find someplace to try to talk to Solus.
We'll do that. Skills, yes, please. Because we learned some shit today. Determined Death. You can now hold down your final attacks, strengthening their impacts. Releasing with perfect timing adds a powerful effect based on your weapon type. That's interesting. Performing a takedown heals you for 250 health and grants deflect. Wait a minute. That's really good. I'm trying to figure out what my oh, flashing fist. Wow, there's almost 2,000 points of damage. I love the fucking body flop. It's just so cool. Rage takes 50% longer to begin to decay. Also, that's like, instead of my mana, it's rage. I guess that's kind of cool. Performing a takedown heals you, or... That one's kind of neat, though. Let me see. Agile attack damage, charge attack damage, Final attack damage. This one actually would pair pretty well with this one though. I gotta master the combos because I'm mostly just swinging. Performing a takedown heals you for 20 to 50 health. Man, now I'm like torn between. Well, I haven't been needing to heal too much, but this one would be good to have, so I guess I'll get that one. What's this one? Titan Stomp. Ooh, that's 5 toes right there. Alrighty. Woo, Harding, you got your shit. Let me see. Heavy draw, stagger, sure. Shred. Versus armor, yeah. But these fuckers were a lot of it. Yeah, and then I got the Crown of Leaves. This is what it looks like. Hold on. Yeah. It's not bad. But you see what I mean? It's like, I'm not going to cover a pretty face. No, that's criminal. I'll never do that. That one does give me like 4 more defense, but it takes down my ability damage. If I don't use your ability damage as much, it's whatever. But this one does give me weak point damage, so it gives me an added bonus. And it looks less goofy. This one, though, I'm not going to lie. I just like the Death Lasers. It's light armor. This one's more heavy. Well, hold on. This one is medium, yeah. It's medium armor. But yeah, I'm not sure if I'm the biggest fan of it. It doesn't look horrible, but, you know, I don't know. I'm like, you know? I don't know yet. Well, this isn't heavy, whatchamacallit? Fucking Elven armor yet, so. Nobody wants to talk except for Harding. Okay, well. Alright. That's pretty quick. Let's have a quick conversation with Harding then. Because we only have to do that. Ooh! This is new. Wait a minute, wait. Kirkwall's finest. That's new. Another chest washed up in the lighthouse. Not sure whether it's just luck or if we've got a friend out in the Fade who wants to help. Interesting. Spectre of Battles Past. Paragon of Leadership. Command Helmet. I did get this, though. I forgot when I got it, though. Familiar, like something an old friend would wear. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so this armor, this is your mod armor shit. You probably won't be able to see it here. Yeah, this is shit you can just wear. Okay, I'm kind of excited now. I'll get to that. Hold on. This is the workshop. That's not really going to do much. Oh, wait, there's chests around. Hold on. Like I said, guys, you got to collect your shit whenever you see it. I think Valara was here somewhere. Okay, well, I guess she's not. No, yeah, sometimes your companions will walk around the area. Sometimes they'll be with somebody else, somewhere else, and, you know. Damn, I didn't get that second. I didn't get... This one I did get. I don't remember when. I did... But this one I haven't gotten. Well, at least this early. So, that's different. Okay. That showed up towards the end of the game last time I was playing it, so that's kind of interesting.
Toldar, it's a tunnel. Veilguard, Velos Atreidim. But Velos Atreidim is nothing like Isatunal.
Isatunal. I remember. After you touched the dagger, the prayer, the proclamation, Isatunal. What exactly are you proclaiming?
They don't remember. No one remembers.
An ass whooping.
We don't even know what we lost.
Your Q and focus. Hey, I'm not trying to raise the dwarf, okay?
You're busy. I shouldn't interrupt.
No, wait, sorry. Please stay. We can talk. About the stone. About Isatunal. Maybe explaining it to someone else will help get my thoughts in order.
So, what is it? What does it mean?
Isatunal is an affirmation, a statement of existence, of being. It means, I am here. But no, not I. I is singular, but it isn't. We either. We is multiple, but also separate.
What?
His fucking face dropped.
Isatunal is the eternal hymn that encompasses all time, all spaces. I am, we are, this and that, here, there, now, and forever.
It's liminal.
Okay. Whatever works for you.
Words aren't enough. It's hard to put into words, something you just feel. I'm certain Isatunal describes how we, the dwarves, once were. But none of the books say anything about it. None of the histories are right. If we forgot something so important, what else did we forget?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I don't expect you to have an answer. Thanks for letting me babble, by the way.
Anytime. That's what I'm here for.
Very charming. What the fuck was I gonna say? I can't remember. Some parts of the conversation were new to me because the last time I played it, I picked something else. So, like I said, it changes depending on what you pick. All right, now I don't think there's any other chests I didn't get yet. Yeah, I really want to see that shit. Okay, let me see. My room is. Oh, it is open because I had to talk to Solus now. Yes. Okay. You see? Here we
Wait.
go.
That room wasn't there before, I don't think.
Meditation chamber. This is our room,
Never
guys.
Harding must have put my pack here. Makes sense. Better place to sleep than the infirmary. Guess I can spare a few moments to unpack my things.
Let me see. Place, jeweled what? Pitcher?
Best drink of my whole life. Fresh water from this pitcher after Varric and I got out of the trap set by that double-crossing noble. We didn't know how close he was to the throne of Vervain, or that stopping him would get me kicked out of the Lords of Fortune until the heat dies down.
Wait, what? Oh, shit.
I won't apologize for surviving a double cross, but if me leaving helped the Lords handle the politics, it was a small price to pay.
Oh, shit, that's right. That was a very brief, whatever you call it.
Varric and his life lessons. I asked him how we were supposed to stop Solus, and he gave me this. Take a long, hard look in it, kid. It'll always show the face of a hero who can get it done.
This is new. Examine options related to gender identity. Choosing one will conclude the conversation. Examine options related to tattoos. Choosing one will conclude the... Oh, it's just letting you know what picks... It's giving you options, you know. I look good. I'm trying to live up to that. Enough reflection. Tattoo options. Examine options related to tattoos. Conclude the conversation. Well, what the fuck is the tattoo option? Oh, the elf thing. Oh, okay. I get it. Tattoos matter to us elves. Actually, there's some story behind the tattoos. I mean, I guess I can talk about it now. So in the history of Dragon Age, for the longest time, elves, whether you're in the city or whether you're in the Dalish, your tattoos were always like a rite of passage. At a certain time, you would take what's called the Valaslim, And it's sort of you becoming a man, woman, or whatever the fuck you are, an adult in the clan and shit like that. And each kind has a different meaning, different symbology. However, what Solus later reveals, what Corypheus does actually, what Corypheus reveals in Inquisition, is that the tattoos are actually slave markings. But because the history of the elves was sort of lost, they sort of took it as like a badge of honor. So I guess they sort of reclaimed it. But no, Solus actually, if you romanced him in Inquisition and you were female, Solus actually got rid of your tattoos because it's not like your essence. Like they were markings of like ignorance. Like you were sort of pledging yourself to a magister that served a god or something like that. But that's what they were. They were markings to mark you. It was branding pretty much. I'm not sure why the elves took it as a badge of honor. It could have been because if they were enslaved thousands of years ago, if you were a slave of a particular magister of status, then that means you as a slave had status, and so it was an honor to serve a magister. Just brainwashing, but that's been a thing since the first game. They've had things like tattoos, and it was part of the culture. It wasn't until the third game you find out that the tattoos are actually like the third or second is when they're actually like slave markings. In the second game, fun fact, you find this one silver-haired elf. His name is Fenris. He actually has like white tattoos, but they're actually, I think, made from lyrium. And so he's actually a wraith. So he kind of has like this spiritual duality thing where he's kind of possessed, sort of, but it sort of gives him this unique power because of the tattoos of lyrium he has on his body. We haven't seen him since, though. That's kind of cool, though. They incorporated that. What's the gender thing? I'm getting there. Oh, is that just trans? Oh, this is for your character. Okay, so that's giving you the option. So if your character, like for example, if I was a person that was trans, which I'm not, like let's say I want my character to be trans, but I don't know how to do that in the game, then it'll unlock new dialogue options in the future conversations. I love who I am. Feels good to see the real me. But this just reflects as to what you see in the mirror or whatever shit like that. So they're just being conscious of it, because some people, it's nice when, a piece of yourself is in a media, form of media. The tattoo thing was interesting, though. I look good. Wow, the tattoo thing, though, was interesting, though. Tattoos matter as elves. Tattoos help me love myself. My tattoos celebrate success. I feel hard about these. You know what? Well, actually, you can always change your tattoos, to be fair. You can always change them. You can. I can actually show you. Watch.
A damn good looking hero, if I do say so.
Yeah, baby. You're damn right, boy.
A peddler gave me this after I saved his caravan from bandits. He told me the scroll went back to even before Tevinter. Said that elves had a rich history, even more than the rest of us.
Damn. He told me the scroll went back to even before Tevinter. Said that the elves had a rich history, even more than the rest of us. Yeah, the elves did.
We've got a culture that's lasted thousands of years. Good to remember everything we've done.
Yeah. No, straight up. In a couple games, like the fucking shit you had to deal with if you were an elf was insane. Like, you actually had like negative status points in some games just because you were an elf. It's because of the whole racial tensions in the game. Like, elves are second-class citizens in Thedas. No one likes us over there.
A meditation upon the use of blades.
Especially in Orlais.
Must have read this thing cover to cover a dozen times during weapons training. The number of times I banged my head against this book trying to make the concepts work, but that training has kept me alive so far.
Yeah, so far.
Right, that's better. Now how do I connect to Solus? Just sleep or relaxing? Maybe if I clear my mind.
I want to do the wardrobe thing. Damn it. Okay, fine. I'll do this first. And then I'll show you guys the shit I got, okay? I promise. Gotta talk to the fuckface over there. I can't stand his ass.
Back so soon. It must have been worse than I had thought.
Hello, Dreadwolf.
Ah, but perhaps I am mistaken. You may be here to correct me, to tell me that my concerns were unfounded. Perhaps nothing escaped as you stopped me from... what was it? Covering the world with demons?
That you accuse him of wanting to destroy the world. You fucking did! Perhaps nothing escaped as you stopped me from... what was it?
As you clearly already knew, something did escape. Elgranon and Gillenane. Blighted.
Thank you for letting me know.
You'll recall I also said that you don't get to sit back and look smug.
What else could I be doing?
I need to know what the gods are planning.
You are asking for knowledge no mortal in this world is privy to. If I am to share it with you, I need to know what makes you the right person to lead the fight against Elgranon and Gillenane.
Dude. I punch up, you should know.
Someone has to do something. I may not be the right person for this job, but I'm the only one left.
So your call to action is that any attempt is better than none?
Back in the Lords of Fortune, I was hired to accompany this noble who was hunting for an old relic. The noble betrayed us and left us to die in an ancient ruin collapsing around us.
But you escaped with your team and then tracked down and prevented the noble from selling the relic to the Venatori.
How'd you know that?
You helped Varric pursue me for the better part of a year. It would have been foolish not to learn about who was hunting me.
Then you know that if someone has to make a call, I'll do it.
I suppose I was not so different when I started.
Started what?
My rebellion against the Evanuris.
Being an asshole.
The elven gods, as you call them. They wish to reclaim their dominion over this world. To accomplish that, they will need two things. First, the Blight. What exists in this world is a bare fragment of its power. The rest is imprisoned, until they release it.
The Blight didn't escape with the gods?
Elgranon and Gillenane escaped largely empty-handed, fortunately. Most of the Blight is still trapped in the prison I created ages ago.
So what we saw at that village, that's them not at full strength?
Correct.
Nice.
Then we shut down whatever they need to do to free the Blight.
They will need to pierce the veil to reach the Blight's prison. My Lyrium dagger is one of the few artifacts capable of doing so.
We've already recovered it from the ritual site.
Excellent. Then they will have to make their own. That will give you time.
You said the gods needed two things, and the Blight is the first. What's the second?
Followers. They have called themselves gods. And what is a god without worshippers to sing their praises?
I'm not gonna bend a knee to blighted
And what is the
monsters
god?
just
To a
because their ears
non-believer!
are pointed like mine. I don't think many other elves are going to.
Vegeta.
Agreed.
Oh
Elgranon and
my
Gillenane care
god,
little
that's
for the
so
elves.
good.
They will find worshippers among those hungry for power. Tyrants and bullies. The cruel and the corrupt, who fear their own vulnerability and seize any chance to feel strong. If you hunt them, they will lead you to Elgranon and Gillenane.
Once you hunt them, it will lead you to Uggan and Gillenane. That'll be nice.
Thank you. I'll go poke at the cruel and the corrupt, and we'll see what we find.
The Veravas, the lighthouse Soluvian, can take you anywhere, if you master its secrets. Have you done so?
Not yet, but we've got one of the Veil Jumpers working on it. She'll get it sorted, and we'll see how it goes.
Yes. I suppose we will. And when you speak with Varric, please tell him that I regret what happened.
Stabbing him? Wardrobe. Yes. Okay. This is what I was going through. That conversation went, alright. I just picked options I didn't really pick before because I was curious. Whatever. That's decoration mode. Oh, yeah. Decoration mode. I'm not sure if anyone's going to explain this, but decoration mode, it's pretty quick. You just press X, boom, you're already in it. And you just put shit you collect or shit you bought into special spots. Sometimes in different parts of the keep or in different parts of this area or this place, you can even change the way the things are outside, even the room. I'll show that to you in a minute. Let's go to the wardrobe, though. All right, so this is the wardrobe area. This is where you pretty much put your skins over your weapons and your armor, okay? So, wait a minute. It's showing you both? That's interesting. They didn't do that for the mage build. All right, so... Right. So, right now, because I've only collected 2 swords, period, it automatically creates a mod for those weapons for you to put over anything you're using. So, let's say, for example, you're not really a huge fan of the way this sort of cleaver works. You can just pick this instead, and it just redresses your weapon. You leave, save it, and then, yeah, and then now it's a fucking sword, but it's not showing it now. Same thing with everything you get, shield or whatever. But I actually like the way this shield looks. This one's nice too. It's more buckly. This one I think would make sense honestly if I was wearing a bigger, heavier, cooler armor. Imbued with Dalish enchantments, this shield offers superb protection, especially when carried by a skilled warrior, crafted from ancient Arlathan alloys. So the buckler is light enough for its wielder to return attacks without tiring. Crafted from ancient Arlathan, yeah. So, but I do like a round, yeah, almost like a buckler. Except bucklers are more tinier. They're smaller. This is the Great Axe. This is the hammer we got. That was ugly. And then we got the Etchus Raiders axe. Yeah. The Avar. This axe is etched with symbols of their gods. Crafted from polished iron. Oh, yeah. I guess it is. The Avar, for anyone that doesn't know, are essentially Vikings in this world. They live up in the northern reaches, usually up in the mountains. They hunt goats, they eat that shit. And they have a very, tribal way of living. They're sort of like the human equivalent to Dalish, sort of. But maybe a bit more crude, I guess, for, in all respect. But yeah, they have weapons like these, almost like Norse looking, or I guess Norse inspired. But I honestly don't mind this one, actually. This one is nice, though. This one's nice, but I kind of do miss this one, so that's what I'm going to have. Or default, which is just your weapons plain thingy. Anyways, let's... Oh, and then you have your casual wear. So this is shit you get when you're just walking around the keep. So you get, options. You have what we're wearing now, and then it includes things like everything you pretty much get. The yellow thing you see on the bottom is just showing you that whatever armor piece you wear that's not designed for casual wear, it's going to have an effect of clipping through furniture or through possible characters depending on your interactions within a cutscene. That's all that really is. But I'm fine with what we got on for now. Yeah, the helmets, same deal. Oh, this is that special helmet. So, right. So, hold on. The armor piece. So, this armor, the Paragon of Leadership and Spectre of Battles Pass, this is obviously from Mass Effect. because BioWare, Mass Effect, same team, and actually they actually did a Easter egg in Inquisition for Mass Effect. You actually found in when you're inside the Winter Palace, mounted on the wall is the head of a Krogan, believe it or not. And the lore behind that had said that it was just some creature that some noble encountered in the wild, and they were able to kill it, and they mounted it on the wall. So there's that. But yeah, you get this. This is a pretty good armor thing to wear. Um, you can pretty much wear it with any class. You just collect and just wear it, which I think is pretty good. But this one's got my toes out, though. I like that one. I actually like this one better than the other one. That one's kind of. And you got the Kirkwall one. Kirkwall's Finest. This one is pretty much what your main character wore in Dragon Age 2, which I think is pretty neat. So that's pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. Yeah. And this one's also nice. Yeah. I kind of like that Easter egg there. I think I'm gonna do this one for just for a while, you know. Might as well, right? Trying out new shit. Yeah. And then you can also change your ship for your companions too. I don't know if you guys noticed the names Balara, Knave, and Harding. You can do it for them too. But yeah, pretty neat, huh? And yeah, this thing, you can also change the room too. So like the decor, the theme, when you get a new theme, you can change the room too. So that's pretty cool. You were to do that in Inquisition. Inquisition though, they had the entire hall, the upstairs and shit, so you're able to change it there. And you can also, you do the same thing here, and you can also change parts of the outside too. You know, so, you know, that's pretty cool. Couldn't do that in Origins though, could you? No, you fucking couldn't.
So Solus told the truth about the gods.
You heard? It's bad, Varric. If you had seen Demeda's crossing.
The team needs to act fast. And it can't do that with me leading from a bed. You've got to take point on this.
I'll get it done.
I never doubted it.
Harding might.
Rook, when I put this team together, what did I look for? A detective to find the Dreadwolf, and a scout to get us the lay of the land. Exactly the people he'd expect me to recruit. Disciplined, predictable. And then there's you. Remember when we first met, kid? That scheming noble locked us up inside that tomb. Tightest corner I've ever been in. But you kept your cool. Fought off the Guardians. Discovered an escape route.
And triggered a cave-in.
The big one. Ravani leaders lined up to yell at you for that, but you've got a knack, kid.
For what?
Finding a way through the wildest shit I've ever seen. With a plan that no one expects. On the best day of his life, Solus wouldn't see you coming, Rook. And don't worry. I'll still be here to talk if you need me.
Alright, Dad.
There is something. Did Nev tell you about me talking to Solus in the Fade?
I had some good arguments with Chuckles back in the day. I can't imagine being stuck with him in my head. But how are you feeling about it?
Your old friend is kind of an asshole, Varric.
I'd love to be a fly on the wall while the two of you get into it. Solus fought a rebellion against Elgar'nan and Gillenane. He didn't want to be a god. But he's also a lot older and more powerful than any of us. He looks at us like we're toddlers.
So how do I deal with him?
Well, act like you're as smart as he is, and he'll be insufferable. Show him you respect his age and experience, and he'll remind you he's just a man. Honestly, pick whichever of those pisses you off less.
He also asked me to tell you that he regrets what happened. Hurting you, I mean.
Chuckles is sentimental. He could burn the world down, and the thing that would make him cry is a single flower with blackened petals.
I'll let you get some rest.
You're gonna be fine, Rook. Hey, one last thing before you go. I've been racking my brain thinking of contacts who might help us with these gods.
You got any ideas?
Nothing. But being a leader isn't about having all the answers yourself. It's about knowing who does. Nev has connections to a whole world that Harding and I barely know. Might be worth talking to her.
Will do. Thanks, Varric.
Anytime. I wish I could be out there with you, Rook. Just be careful, all right?
So I guess you can't talk with him about the other bits if you don't bring it up. That's okay. Yep, here's this mirror. Like I explained before, you can change your tattoos if you want later. So, yeah. Which is nice. They give you that fucking option. They've learned a lot. Okay? They give you a lot of fucking bones in this game. I'm sorry to say, they fucking give you bones. Good shit. Anyways. Checking with Nave. Is that what we're supposed to be doing? I think so. I don't think that thing's here yet. That'll activate later. Oh yeah, and this way, yeah, and you can change the statue here. So, the monument right now is just the altar to Fenrir, the fucker, and then you have the Hala. Anal Gilan. I think Gillenane is the one that made the Hala. Or something like it. I think she's the mother of the Hala. Bitch.
Hey, Nev.
Hey, girl.
Hi, Wisps.
What's up, guys?
They're still here, but you're here for leads. You want allies to go after the gods? I've got places to look, if we can get anywhere but Arlathan.
Balara's working on it. What have you got?
Let's start with the angles we know. The gods are corrupt magic personified. Who do we hire to fight that? First, the Antivan Crows.
You want to fight gods with assassins?
Not just any assassin, their most feared mage killer, the Demon of Virantium.
Oh, nice.
Working with a feared mage killer doesn't bother you?
If he doesn't have a contract out on me, it's not a problem.
It's a fancy name. Can he back it up?
That's the question. The demon got his nickname taking out blood mages and Venatori. From everything I've learned, the reputation was earned. I never uncovered his real name, and there's been fewer stories the last few years, but the Crows would know. I can set a meeting with their bosses.
As soon as possible.
I hadn't planned to dawdle.
You said the Crows were first. What's next?
A trip home.
Back to Minrathous.
Capital city and heart of Tevinter. An empire of mages that knows a thing or two about corrupt magic.
Tevinter authority
Won't help and can't be trusted, which is why we talk to the Shadow Dragons. They're a resistance group that fights slavers, blood magic, and imperial corruption. They've got eyes and ears everywhere, including mine. If the gods enter the Empire, we might get something. Besides, I owe them an update.
Are they all mages?
Tevinter might prize its mages, but the Shadows accept anyone. We've all got a stake in the cause.
You sure we can trust these shadow dragons?
You've got a better shot with them than most in the city.
So, we talked to the Crows in Antiva and the shadow dragons in Minrathous.
I wouldn't mind checking in on my neighborhood either, if Balara's ready for us.
Yeah, should check how things are going.
Yeah, do that. fucking do that shit. We're gonna do that shit right now. We're gonna do that shit real good too. Sea of blood. Tasty, huh? Can I come in here now? Yay! Into the crossroads. That area is a whole fuckery of like a bunch of places to go to and see and shit. There's some kind of puzzle like shit in there too, but it takes a lot of patience. The things with this game is that there's a lot of areas that you can't access here because they're like quest based or quest linked. So you have to wait till you reach a certain quest or you have a certain character in order for you to complete something like that. Huh. Wait. Oh, I opened that already? Why did I not remember that? I guess I did. Okay, well, good shit then. You go this way then. Map. Is anybody in the mood to talk? Good, because I wasn't. Alright, good shit. But yeah, guys, so if you have questions about any sort of lore from the game or any certain questions at all about characters or something about maybe this game or the other games or which games are worth playing, then I'll be happy to answer. If you guys are looking out of all the games here, Origins is huge, as is Inquisition. They're both massive games. Inquisition has 2 DLCs. Origins has a couple DLCs as well, maybe 2 to 4, maybe. I mean, you know, it's a lot of shit. Oh, so you know how Harding, she can do the whole rock shit? She's not the first to do that, by the way. Fun fact, for those people that don't know or never played the actual DLC for Inquisition, when you go into the Deep Roads, you actually find some fucking dwarves down there that can move the stone just like Harding. They're called I think stone shapers or some shit like that. And they actually use delirium in their veins like what Harding had. And they use that to help move some of the stone and shit like that. And the shit with the Titans, it turns out that the Titans were sort of that link there. And in Inquisition, you actually make it to the inside of a Titan. You make it inside the heart of a Titan. And, you know, you sort of... Well, in the DLC, you actually awaken a Titan, sort of, or you sort of help heal it. You know, and then you find out that that's pretty much where lyrium comes from. It's, you know, it's that shit. So, but yeah, you pretty much find that out a while ago. And oh my God, what's her face? So Harding, you got Harding here that she's using it, but you actually encountered another dwarf called Dagna. She was one from, I think, the first game that I'm pretty sure it was the first game or second game, that you help her cast, or her dad convince her to go to a magic school. And she actually goes to the circle in Ferelden, and she actually becomes a teacher, a professor there. She's an arcanist, so she studies magic, even though she's a dwarf. But then when she goes into the Deep Roads and she comes into contact with this thing, she's able to use actual, like, well, what we thought was magic. But it's something else. It's pretty much earthbending at that point. I think it was Dagger.
Almost there. I just have to... Shit! Sorry.
Can I help?
No, I've got it. Mostly...
You sure?
Mirrors are funny things, aren't they? Reflections. They distort reality, no matter what you try. And there's the trick. Control that distortion. There you have it.
What is that place?
If I had to guess, it's the Fade. Another part of it, I mean.
Didn't Morrigan say this Illuvian could go anywhere? Didn't think that meant elsewhere in the Fade.
She called it the Veer of Us. Freedom of ways. I wonder...
If you have an idea what that place is, Balara, share it. We don't have time to waste.
Some of the older texts talk about a place in the Fade where all the Illuvians meet. A crossroads where you could travel across all of Thedas in just minutes.
Right. We saw something similar when we were chasing Solus. I wonder if it's the same.
It is alike, and it is not.
I've had enough surprises today, Spirit. Tread carefully.
The wolf's fang. You carry it now. Old paths. A new journey. Through there. I will wait.
Well, can't tell if that's a trap or not. But we're short on options. One way to find out.
And it didn't feel dangerous, you know? Almost more... sad.
Just because something's sad doesn't mean it isn't dangerous.
I can think of an example or two that proves that.
And we still don't know what this Illuvian's gonna do. One of us should probably stay behind in case it closes.
Good point.
Just tell us when you're ready to go, Rook, and then we can figure out what's going on.
Magic dampener notes. Ooh, yeah. Travel to the crossroads. Good look at the map. And okay, we're good. Alright, and then you can change your party, but we're gonna stick with who we got for now. Hey, swagger!
I think it's some swagger surfing, right?
Hello again. Who are you?
A caretaker. I go where I am needed, Dweller. Now, I am here.
And where is here?
The crossroads.
Can you help us? I get the feeling this is no place to get lost.
The Evanurus hunger for the crossroads. Their influence is spreading. Blight, death, madness. They send their minions to claim this place. The crossroads is in a time of need, Dweller. I cannot protect you.
You don't have to. If you're standing against the gods, then consider us reinforcements.
Fuck them gods. Fuck them ass. Dumb shit. Alright, well, here we are. Crossroads, baby. I think there's a chest over there, I think. Pretty sure there is, isn't there? Crossroads. I thought there was.
Blight, roots, and magical seals? What's through there?
I know what's through there. I'm not gonna tell you guys till we get there. Will it be on main mission kind of thing? Like, Well, I'll probably record it, show you guys a little snippet of what the fuck was back there before.
Can't travel this way.
The gods are trying to slow us down, which means we can do some real good here.
Yeah, and I'm just showing you guys this path is fucking closed too, so you can't go here either. Oh, look at that. You got a Grey Warden. This is the more western area. What the fuck are they called? I can't remember. What are they called? Ah! No, it's sort of where Weishaupt is, you know? This is more like Arlathan, where you've kind of been to before, very forested, and then this is more like... Fuck! This has more like a Navaran influence, you know, which we do actually end up going.
Here, this dock seems sturdy. So you can ferry us to the other islands.
Winds await, dweller.
I'll take that as a yes.
Places between.
I don't know how long that
Spirits
trip was.
here were driven out, refugees now from the gods' minions. I have summoned the guardians of the crossroads to protect them. Beware. The guardians repel all interlopers.
So we're interlopers too?
Great. Fucker. I brought out some robots to help fight any sort of invaders. Wait, are we invaders? Yeah. You can't just make them not do that? No. I'm okay. Fuck me then.
The Fate Tear! That's where they're breaking through.
Gods and their fade tearing. Let's
Oh,
cut them off!
Oh, I hate these fuckers.
Gotta move.
Oh. You guys hear that? I'm sorry. Oh! Okay, hold on. I can't concentrate. There we go. Oh. God, how much fucking do that? I forgot they probably have like some visual input kind of bird. I'm not really sure how that fucking...
Don't stay there!
That's why. Okay, gotta take that shit out. Alright, this is getting a little... There we go. Ah, you bitch. Ah.
That's a win, Rook.
What? Oh, I don't have enough.
Hit him now!
Ooh, psych. Ah. Sit down.
Still alive? Still alive.
Don't let me see them toes. Damn. Whoop that ad though. Whoop that ad though. Sorry guys, I had a long day today. That's why I'm yawning. but I care about you.
The god's blight and blood magic has sealed the way.
It has
Only
sealed
their
the way.
champion may open it.
The
A
champion?
champion?
It dwells on this island. Challenge the champion and claim its essence.
Boy.
This path will open to you.
Oh, you alone. Well, thank you, Mr. Sir. Reclaim the essence. Hey, that. Whoa. Okay. I don't recall doing anything, but alrighty. So, at this point, we're
Eyes
supposed to
open.
wander around, look for some shit. Oh. Fucking hate these guys. The freaking it's like the freaking Venatori fuckers. Oh my god, they're some of the worst enemies in the game.
That had to hurt.
Especially like the ones that look at that. They just do that out of nowhere.
That's rook for ya.
God, it's insane. Those guys are kind of OP. Just rogues in general, but the ones that you gotta look out for are the ones that have two fucking sides. Oh my god, like it's like two sickles. Those fuckers suck ass. Cause they are bulky, they're agile, they freaking teleport, disappear, and they just keep going for you. Oh man, it's a pain in the ass fighting those guys. Yeah, it's not easy. Sucks. God, I hate fighting those fuckers. Yeah, even as a mage, didn't matter. It still sucked.
The Guardians can't hold them off for long.
Well, we can't get down there now. Right? Sorry. Warden's Pier. Oh, this is Harding. You know. I'm not a fan of how that armor set looks, but whatever. We're almost nearing the end of our playthrough right now. Well, of this video, guys. I'm kind of sad about that.
Ugh, is there something inside it?
Oh yeah, that's where the champion is. So, the champions are always going to be inside these fucking blobs. I don't know if I want to do it now because I don't know if I have the time. But that's what they wanted to do, so let's see it. Oh, I got it. Oh, fuck me.
That's the champion we're looking for. What?
Yeah.
Yourselves.
Finish it.
Fuck. Stop running. Maybe I should have thought twice about doing this guy. Fucking heal me. Woo! Healing potion, please. Yeah. Kill this guy fast. God. Alright. Good shit, guys.
Beat the odds.
Alright. We're gonna get this shit. We're gonna go back and we'll continue it next time.